Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm really glad you're here with me today. If you're listening right now, just slow down for a moment. Sit comfortably, relax your shoulders, and take a gentle breath. You don't need to do anything else. This time is only for you and your English practice. Today, I want to talk about something very simple, very familiar, and very powerful for improving spoken English. We're going to talk about daily routines. Daily routines are the things we do every day, almost without thinking. They may seem boring or ordinary, but they are actually very important. Your daily routine is your real life. And when you learn to talk about your routine in English, you learn how to talk about yourself in English. Many English learners feel nervous because they think they need big vocabulary or difficult grammar. But fluency doesn't start with big topics. It starts with small, everyday actions. Waking up, eating breakfast, working, resting, sleeping. So while you listen to this podcast, don't try to memorize sentences. Just listen calmly. Let the English flow naturally. And quietly think about your own day. My day usually starts in the early morning. When my alarm rings, I slowly open my eyes. Some mornings I feel fresh and positive. Some mornings I feel tired and lazy. That happens to everyone, and that's okay. I don't jump out of bed immediately. I take a few moments to wake up properly. I stretch my arms and legs. I move my body gently. I take a deep breath and prepare my mind for the day. After that, I get out of bed and make my bed. This is a very small habit, but it makes a big difference. It makes my room look neat. It also makes my mind feel organized. Then I walk to the bathroom. I brush my teeth slowly. I wash my face with cold water. The cold water helps me feel awake. It refreshes my body and my mind. Next, I take a shower. A morning shower feels very refreshing. While taking a shower, I often think quietly. I think about what I need to do today. I think about my responsibilities. Sometimes I think about my goals. Sometimes I just enjoy the warm water and silence. After the shower, I get dressed. I choose clean and comfortable clothes. I like feeling relaxed, but also confident and ready for the day. Then I go to the kitchen. The morning atmosphere feels calm and peaceful. The house is quiet. Everything feels slow and gentle. Breakfast is an important part of my routine. I don't like skipping breakfast. Sometimes I eat fruits. Sometimes I eat simple homemade food. I try to eat something that gives me energy for the day. I also prepare tea or coffee. I enjoy drinking it slowly. This is my quiet time. I sit peacefully and enjoy the moment. I don't like rushing in the morning. While having breakfast, I check my phone. I read messages. I check notifications. I look at the time. I think about my plans for the day. After breakfast, I start preparing for work. I open my laptop. I check my emails. I look at my to-do list. I decide what I should do first. Planning my day helps me feel focused. even if everything doesn't go exactly as planned. Having a plan gives me direction and clarity. I usually start my work in the morning. I sit at my desk and try to concentrate. Some days I feel very productive and motivated. Some days I feel distracted or tired. That's a normal part of life. During work, I do many different tasks. I read documents. I write messages. I think deeply. I solve problems. Sometimes I attend meetings. In meetings, I listen carefully. I try to understand what others are saying. When I speak, I try to speak slowly and clearly. I remind myself again and again that confidence is more important than perfection. Making small mistakes is okay. Speaking clearly is the real goal. After working for a few hours, I take a break for lunch. Lunchtime feels like a pause in the middle of the day. It gives my body and mind some rest. I eat my lunch calmly. I don't like eating in a hurry. Sometimes I eat with my family. Sometimes I eat alone and enjoy the quiet. After lunch, I often feel a little sleepy. This happens to almost everyone. I don't fight it too much. I take a few deep breaths, drink some water, and slowly return to work. The afternoon usually feels quieter. I finish my remaining tasks. I reply to messages. I prepare things for the next day. Slowly, the working part of the day starts coming to an end. As the afternoon slowly moves forward, I begin to feel a change in my energy. The pressure of work starts reducing little by little. I know that the evening is coming, and that thought feels comforting. By the time my work ends, my mind feels tired, but also relieved. I gently close my laptop and step away from my desk. I remind myself that the workday is over, and now it's time to slow down. Evenings are special to me because they help me relax. The pace of life becomes slower. There is less noise in my mind. In the evening, I try not to stay in front of screens for too long. My eyes need rest. My mind also needs rest. Sometimes I go for a walk outside. Walking in the evening feels refreshing. The air feels different. The light feels softer. While walking, I notice small things around me. I look at the sky. I notice the colors changing. I watch people passing by. Sometimes I listen to music while walking. Sometimes I don't listen to anything at all. I just enjoy the silence and the sound of my footsteps. On some evenings, I listen to English podcasts or audio lessons. This is a very easy way to improve English. I don't study. I just listen. I let the language enter my mind naturally. In the evening, I also spend time with my family. We sit together and talk. We ask each other how the day was. We share small stories. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we complain a little. Sometimes we just sit quietly together. These moments are very important. They make me feel relaxed and connected. Sometimes in the evening, I watch videos or read something online. I keep this time light and enjoyable. I don't want my mind to feel heavy at this time of day. Slowly, evening turns into night. The atmosphere becomes quieter. The day feels complete. At night, I have dinner. Dinner is usually lighter than lunch. I prefer simple food. I like eating calmly without rushing. Eating together feels comforting. It gives a sense of togetherness after a long day. After dinner, I clean up a little. I put things in their place. This helps me feel organized and calm. Then I start preparing for the next day. I check my schedule. I think about what I need to do tomorrow. I set my alarm. Before going to bed, I try to slow down completely. I don't like using my phone too much at night. Too much screen time makes my mind active. I want my mind to rest. Sometimes I read a book. Sometimes I sit quietly and think. Sometimes I simply lie down and relax. At night, I often think about my day. I think about what went well. I think about what I could do better tomorrow. I don't judge myself too harshly. I remind myself that every day is a chance to learn. Gradually, my body starts feeling heavy. My eyes feel tired. I know it's time to sleep. I go to bed and lie down comfortably. I adjust my pillow. I close my eyes. I let my breathing slow down. Slowly and naturally, I fall asleep. Now, I want you to think about your own daily routine. Not my routine. Your routine. Think about how your day begins. What time do you wake up? What is the first thing you do in the morning? Think about your daytime. Do you work or study? How do you spend most of your day? Think about your evening. What helps you relax? Do you go for a walk? Do you talk to your family? Think about your night. What time do you have dinner? What do you do before sleeping? You don't need difficult words to talk about your life. Simple sentences are enough. You can say, I wake up early. I go to work. I relax in the evening. I sleep at night. These sentences are simple, but they are powerful. They help you build confidence. English fluency does not come from speaking fast. It comes from speaking clearly. It comes from speaking regularly. If you talk about your daily routine in English every day, even for 2 minutes, your confidence will grow. You can speak alone. You can speak in front of a mirror. You can speak while walking. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes mean you are trying, and trying means you are learning. Always remember this. You already know your life very well. You already have ideas. Now you are only learning how to express them in English. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I truly appreciate you for listening till the end. If this podcast helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back very soon with another English podcast. Until then, take care of yourself, stay consistent, and keep practicing English every single day.